Hello guys, welcome back to my channel V Details. Myself Vikash and this channel is all about auto detailing. Today I have this 2015 Mahindra Scorpio for enhance and preserve package. It's 5 years old. The paint on this one is pretty much trashed out, but no worries, I'm going to work on that, restore it and protect that with turtle wax spray and ceramic coating. So today's main challenge is about the front bumper. That is an extra front bumper installed aftermarket, which is all rusted up right now. That's probably because of the environmental defects, the rain, water, salt water, everything. I spoke to the customer. The gentleman had told me that he's going to change the front bumper anyways, but that will take him a couple of months. So my OCD kicked in. I thought, okay, let's give some aspirin to the bumper. We'll try to restore it, try to sand it down, paint the surface. I haven't done this before. I haven't painted any. I touch up paint, but I haven't spray painted anything or any panel. I'll try to do that today. I have a lot of ideas going on in my mind. I'll see if I can execute them and succeed with that. Let's see, that and a lot more coming up on this episode of Enhance and Preserve. Stay tuned. Here's the part of the extra front bumper that's all rusted now. The joining brackets, nuts and bolts, everything is rusted and locked up, which makes it difficult for me to remove this. So I planned working on it attached to the car itself. This was actually installed with the purchase of the vehicle, and due to neglected care over the years, this is its condition today. The paint is falling off and the metal is starting to crack. It's too weak and I don't think that can hold up even for a year. As you see, there are literally crumbs of paint and metal falling out. Now this is going to get replaced by a new one soon, but I thought, why not give it some aspirin to hold on tight until then. I start with spraying on some APC all-purpose cleaner and agitating the surface with a toothbrush. A toothbrush because it has hard bristles when compared to other car detailing brushes. It's also easier to get into those tight spots with a toothbrush. I then wipe it off with a towel and let it dry while I work on the other side. The whole idea behind this step is that I can get rid of those loose crumbs and prep the surface for some dry sanding. Next I take a 220 grit sandpaper and sand it down. Sanding process can cut down the built-up rust and make the surface smooth, making it ready for painting. I start with 220 grit, then go up to 400 grit and then finish it with 800 grit. I believe that will be smooth enough for the paint to bond with the metal. I'm not chasing any perfection here. The idea behind this whole thing is to make it look better than it is now until it gets replaced. After sanding it down, I clean the surface with APC further. I let the surface dry and move on to the next one and again repeat the same steps. Masking is very important before we start spraying the paint, so I looked around and found a relatively large cardboard cartoon. I simply placed it in between the extra bumper and the car's original bumper, and that saved me a whole lot of time while solving the purpose. I pick up a matte black spray paint can and start spraying the first coat. For those thinking, why didn't you prime the surface first? Well, I thought that the paint alone would do the job, as we're just trying to make it look better for a few months rather expecting it to hold up for years to come. I go on with second and third coat with intervals of around 45 minutes. As you guys can see, it looks much better now. The spray paint I used says anti-rust formulation on its label, so I believe this won't be a problem until the whole bumper gets replaced. It's all in matte black finish now. Well, that was a quick and easy fix. This isn't an instructional video, neither it was planned. This is something what I thought upon seeing the bumper, and I executed my thoughts while taking you through the process. I'm sure there are 147 other ways to fix this, but that was just my way. I'm pretty sure if someone asks me in the future how far do you go when you detail a car, I'm definitely showing them this video. As you guys can see, the DIY job was successful. I restored the front bumper and I believe it's gonna last a couple of months. That wasn't a perfect job, I know, but anyway, I made it look better. certainly did. And there's a lot more going on. The paint is yet to be corrected, the interiors are yet to be done. I took about 5 hours on the front bumper alone, and I don't know, I might take around 12-13 hours on the rest of the car, and a lot more to do. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. That and a lot more coming up on my future episodes of Enhance and Preserve. Stay tuned. Bye bye.